You're listening to the Chizzle
and Dizzle Show.
Yeah! Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Chizzle and Dizzle Show. I'm here, your host, Charles Davis, also known as The Chizzle, with your other host, David Parkhurst, also known as The Dizzle. And have we got a lot of topics to review tonight, ranging from video game news about Little Big Planet, there's a Max Payne movie coming out, Mario Super Sluggers. We also have some politics coming about Colin Powell endorsing BAM for president. So where do you want to start, Dave?
All right, well, I just last night, actually, I went to see Max Payne in the cinemas and Cinemaplex. And I'll tell you, as a big fan of the game, like that's what I got from it. Like, it's shot really well. Like, the movie's cool in that sense. Like, it's great. There's great cinematography, and it does have the same vibe as Max Payne, like the original game. Mm-hmm. Not too much of a, I guess you could say, a connection between him and Mona Sachs like it does in the game, but that's all right. But for what it is, it definitely catches the vibe of Max Payne, which is what I guess they were going for. So,
well, that's good.
What?
Well, continue. And
it was probably the worst movie experience I've ever had.
Okay, explain.
I'll tell you why. First off, everyone talked. There was, and I shouldn't say everyone. There were a few groups around me that just could not shut their fucking mouths for 2 seconds. So that sucked. And at the end, one of the speakers blew. So at like the very end, which is kind of funny. But the good thing out of that was that we got free tickets to go to any Regal cinemas in my area. So we're probably going to see W next weekend or something, maybe this week sometime.
I heard that came out.
Yep.
It's gotten good reviews.
Yeah, it's got good reviews, so I'll probably go see it with my buddy. So, but that's Max Payne, the movie in a nutshell. What?
You go ahead.
Sorry. I'm just saying that if you're catching something that's exactly like the game, you're not going to find it, but this is what the directors thought would be good. So that's about it. I give it maybe 2.5 stars, maybe 3 out of 5.
Really, a 3 out of 5? That much?
Yeah.
That's impressive. Maybe I will have to go see it. I probably won't, though. I don't know. I just think Max Wahlberg was, or Mark, whatever.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg, Marky Mark, was not the right guy.
Well, who would have been?
I don't know. Somebody scrawnier.
He worked. He definitely looked like him. I thought Marky Mark was a decent choice. He wasn't... Like, Mark Wahlberg, I guess, is kind of badass. He's not totally badass, but...
Not a bad actor.
No, he's not a bad actor at all.
He's kind of bad.
What?
He's kind of terrible.
All right, well... That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it.
Name one good thing he's been in.
On IMDb.
Other than
rockets and flight.
What good in your mind? You're calling good actor. What's that he's been in that's been good? Other than Boogie Nights.
Hold on a minute. Piece of shit. Hold on.
Well, I saw another movie over the weekend, which was that new movie Quarantine.
Yes.
I did see that, but I also saw what was better than Quarantine was a movie called REC, which is a Spanish movie, which the movie Quarantine is a remake of.
Okay.
And it's actually really good and really scary. It's like it's kind of like a Blair Witch zombie movie in the sense it's like it's my best way to explain it is like the Blair Witch Project, but it's actually scary and things happen in it as opposed to happening in it.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's actually really scary and very well done. And I also watched the Quarantine, the remake they made of it, the American remake, and the Spanish version's better. So, I mean, they're both pretty much a shot-for-shot remake, but the actors aren't as good in the American one. Right. And in the American one, there's more shaky cam. Like, they rely really heavily on just, like, having the camera be...
Oh, my God, it's a crazy... Yeah.
out of focus, and just shaking around, and like the lights flickering and stuff, so you can't see what's going on. And like when I watch this, like the Spanish version has that too, but it's like the camera's more steady, but it's like shaky but steady, and like you can see what's going on as things happen. But in like the American version, like whenever anything scary happens, they just shake the camera like crazy, so you can't see anything.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's just like at the end of watching Quarantine, I was just like dizzy and like had a headache and felt sick to my stomach.
Right.
And after REC, I didn't feel that way. I just felt really scared. So I highly recommend REC. I would say if you can definitely watch REC over Quarantine. Not that Quarantine was terrible, because it was. I mean, again, it was basically just a shot-for-shot remake of REC, but definitely watch the original one if you can.
Okay. Cool.
Highly recommended. It's scary. Lots of zombies running around, biting people.
That sounds horrifically amazing.
Some screaming.
Yeah, it looks like Marky Mark was in not only Boogie Nights, but I Heart Huckabees, which I hear is a really good movie.
We haven't.
No, I haven't. Perfect Storm was pretty good.
Never saw it. But I'm assuming he was terrible
in it. Yeah. Everyone else was good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, give Max Payne a shot. It's really weird at times, but if you like the game, it definitely catches the spirit.
I saw a really weird movie over the weekend too called Videodrome, which is David Cronenberg, The Fly.
Yeah.
No, Eastern Promises, that new Viggo Mortensen movie that came out, or History of Violence. That's David Cronenberg. He's like a Canadian director, and he started out making these really bizarre horror movies. Mm-hmm. And Videodrome is one of them, and it's has James Wood in it, a la James Wood High School and Family Guy.
Yeah.
And it's really, really, really weird. I don't even know how to explain it. Mm-hmm. The basic movie is about a guy who's like a porn, like he has a TV channel, like a cable TV channel that he runs, and it's like he just shows like really violent movies or like porno on it all the time, and he's trying to find the new hard thing to show in it, so he gets this tape of these snuff films of like people getting tortured and murdered and stuff called Videodrome.
Right.
And then after watching them, he a giant like vagina looking cut opens up in the middle of his stomach, like big enough to fit a videotape. And he can like shove, and he starts shoving and people start shoving videotapes into his stomach to make him go around. And he like puts a gun in his stomach too. And he like okay, well first off, he goes around trying to find this thing. I know this movie is incredibly difficult to describe. First, he's watching Videodrome, and he finds out that the movie's being connected by this guy whose name is Dr. Brian Oblivion. And he has to go meet the doctor and find out the doctor is dead, because if you watch. He finds that when you watch Videodrome, the TV show, it gives you a brain tumor that kills you, and it's like this conspiracy to get somebody to put this onto TV, like Videodrome onto TV, and give everybody brain tumors. But then the thing is, you find out that the brain tumors aren't really brain tumors. That's actually you want the tumors, because it's not a tumor. It's like your brain expands more and it makes your brain grow more, and you get like higher cognition and stuff like this through watching Videodrome. And so after watching Videodrome, he gets he starts forming like this extra thing in his brain, and then the slit opens up in his stomach where people like shove video cassettes into his stomach, and it makes him like kill people. But the way he kills people is he reaches into like the slit in his stomach and pulls out a gun, which like has all these wires that come out and like attach to his hand, and then it's him walking around shooting people. And he shoots this one guy, and the guy explodes into what looks like popcorn shrimp, and then the rest of the movie is just him walking around like shoving video cassettes into a slit and killing people, and it's really, really weird.
Right.
If any of that explanation makes any sense.
No, I gotcha.
Got me. Yeah. It's total sense. Absolutely.
Absolutely. It seems like a great movie that I'll probably never watch.
Pretty good though. It is pretty good. It's very over the top.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah. It just I don't know. I can't really stand going to movie theaters anymore, to tell you the truth.
Why?
It's just people are just so rude. I just don't get it.
Yeah. Like what happened? Just the talking.
Just talking.
when I